Hi everyone, this is Lesley Suzette, InspiringlyNatural here with another great video. Today we're looking at some of my newest Middle Eastern fragrances that are on my shelf. I'm excited about this because we're gonna do a little bit of ranking, okay? So I'll see you when I get back. Hey, welcome back. Lesley Suzette, InspiringlyNatural here. All things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self-care. I want to encourage as many of you as I can to be your most best, yes, and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Today we're looking at some Middle Eastern fragrances new to my shelf. Most of them, yes, are new to my shelf. There's one that was sitting on the shelf that I literally started wearing just this week. Yes, just this week. So I'm excited because I'm going to do some ranking, but I want to give you my unfiltered, okay, opinions of each of them. I've tried them all. I've tested them. In other words, I've put them on and I've worn them for a day or two. And I'm ready to tell you what I think of them. So we're going to start from the one that I did not like. We're going to go from least enjoyable to most enjoyable. Okay, how about that? And so the one that I did not enjoy as much will be, and I was hoping that I would enjoy this because it was out there in TikTok world and YouTube world, Instagram, that this one was just so amazing and that it smelled like one of these very expensive, not super expensive, perfumes, and it just didn't hit me like that, you all. And that is Paris Corner's Taskine, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Caramel Cascade. First of all, very cute bottle. Love the color because, it reminds you of caramel. But you all, this one, I just did not enjoy. I'm going to put it on a card again, making sure that I got a clean one. I just did not enjoy this one. They said this one was supposed to smell like Bianco Latte, and it just did not hit me like that. First of all, it was very harsh to my nose. It wasn't so much that it was alcohol that was hitting me so hard. It was just the smell itself hit me. And I'll be honest with you, upon initial smell of this one, it reminded me, I'll be honest with you, a lot of like a root beer. I mean, still right now, I don't smell anything to my nose that smells like caramel and milk. So this one has top notes of caramel and milk, middle notes of tonka bean and honey, and I believe bottom notes are base notes of vanilla and white musk. And I just didn't get any of that. And again, I almost choke up and want to cough on camera. This one is very, very harsh to my nose and to my throat. And I don't find this appealing at all. If you love it, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. And, some of you love it. So this one may be a giveaway because that's like the second time I've sprayed it. But again, this was my least favorite, Taskine Caramel Cascade by Paris Corner. Now, this next one is also by Paris Corner, new to my shelf. I wore this one, and I'll be honest with you, I enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed this one. This is, again, by Paris Corner, Taskine Peach Tea. Taskine Peach Tea. You all, this has top notes of peach and blood orange, cardamom, which is my favorite note. If you don't know, go watch some of my videos. Middle notes of heliotrope. I believe this has Divana and cognac and jasmine. And it also has sandalwood at the base, benzoin, cashmerean. I think it has a little, yeah, vanilla, tonka bean, labdanum, and patchouli. You all, this one, when it says peach tea, I get peach. Straight peach. I get that blood orange at the top. And I get very little cardamom, okay? I don't get the cardamom. In fact, I don't really get it at all. I get peach and blood orange. Peach and blood orange. When it dries down, I still get peach. I get that vanilla. I get that tonka. And this one is just very, almost mouth-watering, okay? Because of that peach, it's very juicy, very light and nice to the nose. Not alcohol-y, none of that. This one is pretty well done. It's just pretty mouth-watering and juicy. And I really like this one because sometimes you make a peach scent and you don't really get the peach, or you get it for a brief minute. This one is peach all the way through. Doesn't last very long on my skin though. So I would probably use maybe a Drunken Peach, or a Pretty as a Peach by Bath and Body Works, Drunken Peach by Canvas Beauty, just to add that layering part to it to make it kind of last a little longer. But all in all, pretty good. Again, my Paris Corner, Taskeen Peach Tea. Now this next Middle Eastern fragrance I got online from Aroma Concepts, okay? It's a, I believe, yeah, it's a Paris Corner. And I got this for like $23. So I was just blind buying this one because it had a note, a note of pineapple. And I really like pineapple after trying the Al Fursan Unlimited. I really fell in love with that one. That's the one where somebody told me I smell like the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. So I said, you know what? This pineapple thing is working. So I got this one. I thought this was not going to be great, but you all, this one is good. It's Noof. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, by Paris Corner. Look at that beautiful box. Just golden, and just, they always, Middle Eastern fragrances always come in these beautiful boxes. Really nice packaging and display. But get this, you all. Check out the bottle. I want you to see this. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? You all, Noof by Paris Corner. It has top notes, of course, of pineapple, bergamot, and grapefruit. It has middle notes of white cedar, jasmine, and patchouli. And then it comes out at the base. It dries down to a nice woody notes and oak moss. And you all, I thought that this was pretty doggone good because, you know, pineapple and green notes just go great together. And I really enjoyed this one. This one is just mouth-watering, that juicy pineapple, and you all, that bergamot and grapefruit just gives it a lift. So you all, when I wore this one, it just, let me explain it this way. There are some fragrances that just when you walk in, the atmosphere changes. This is an uplifting fragrance. And if you know me, I'm a very positive, very happy, uplifted person. I like to uplift. And so if I can wear a fragrance that when I walk into a room, people are uplifted. Oh, I'm telling you, I put this on, I wore it to a meeting, and the meeting, we were just happy and giddy the whole time. And we had some business we needed to take care of. We had some serious business we had to meet on. But everybody was happy, uplifting. And I do believe that scents can change an atmosphere. Well, this one surely did. This one is delightful, juicy, yummy, yet very nice to wear as a signature scent, or even at an event. It will just uplift the room. Again, that's Noof by Paris Corner. So you all, I'm excited about this one. This one is supposed to be an inspired fragrance, inspired by the perfume by Initio Parfums, Paragon. And this one is by Lattafa, Al Nashama. First of all, look at the packaging, you all. I want to make sure that you see this. Okay? This is absolutely beautiful. It is so beautiful. And you open it like this. Make sure I'm showing you. Oh, you open it like at the top. And then you bring it down like this. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, look at that. This is beautiful. And the bottle is just so unique, you all. Look at this. So Al Nashama by Lattafa has top notes of bergamot. It has sage. It has pink pepper. In the middle, it has plum, and it's that plum note. That's the focal point of this whole perfume, okay? That plum, it has black pepper in the mid, and also has jasmine in the mid. And then on the dry down, you get this soft Italy or Italian Saffiano leather, amber, patchouli, and moss. And you all, this one, now there's one called Vintage Radio. I believe that's by Lattafa Pride. That's really, really close. I think it has that Palo Santo in it. That's really close to Initio's Paragon. This one is a little spin. It has a little take on it. But you all, this is just absolutely rich. When I say if you want an inexpensive, luxurious fragrance that's Middle Eastern, this is absolutely rich. First of all, look at the bottle again. Look at that. Look at that. You put that on your perfume tray and you're like, oh my gosh, the richest woman in the world. It's so beautiful. It's so unique. It's so different. And then you take the top off and look. I mean, it's just genius. It is so luxurious. It looks rich. It smells rich. You all, that plum note and then that dry down with that Saffiano leather. Oh, this is just amazing. This one also makes my mouth water a bit. That plum, that bergamot, that sage. It's just absolutely gorgeous. If I wanted to layer this, which this really doesn't need layering, it's awesome. No, I wouldn't layer this. This is good all by itself. You all, yummy, beautiful, luxurious, delightful. Oh, Al Nashama by Lattafa. I'm excited about this one. No, I'm not late to the party on this one. I've just been waiting because it's been sold out. Sold out thanks to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. This one is amazing, okay? This one is, yes, by Paris Corner, Kier Pistachio. First of all, the bottle is everything, okay? The bottle is everything. The green, the gold, it speaks pistachio. And you all, not only is the bottle speaking, notes of Italian bergamot, pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sound familiar yet? Sweet rum, and cardamom. Sound familiar yet? Middle notes of geranium, white peony, muguet, jasmine. I believe this has white peach, definitely raspberry, and pear. Sound familiar yet? Base notes of whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, Turkish delight accord, cocoa, cedarwood, sandalwood, tonka. You all, Kayali, Yum Gelato Pistachio. I think I get those out of order sometimes, but you all know Kayali, Yum Gelato Pistachio. Yes, this one is, in my opinion, so much better. Now you all know I've done my pistachio reviews. Okay, I've done Kayali. I've done Affection. I've done number 50. I can't remember which number it is, maybe 32, 50. It's not 52 because that's strawberry. I've done them all. Miic, you name it. Sol de Janeiro, Ellie Saab. Can I keep going? Boss Babe. You all, this is so much better. This is rich, not overly sweet, still has a pistachio and the marshmallow, the whipped cream. Still, it's just well blended. It's just well. And I love Kayali. Mona, you know I love you. Ooh, but this, it's absolutely gorgeous. If you don't agree with me, we're still friends. We will still be friends, best and beautifuls. You all, tell me what you think of Kier Pistachio by Paris Corner, because by far, it is my favorite. Hey, last but certainly not least, I wore it all day today. I wore it all day today. I could not stop smelling myself. You all, again, I believe another inspired fragrance from by Kayali. In my opinion, I'm not sure if it was meant to be, but this one, oh my goodness. Again, I don't have anything against Kayali because those fragrances are amazing. I love them. But you all, this one, and you all probably seen this one. It's been around for a while, but I'm just spraying it for the first time. I wore it all day today at church. You all, Oud Sublime by Lattafa. Oud Sublime by Lattafa. First of all, look at the presentation. Love the red, love the color, love it. And then you open it up like this. What a presentation. What a presentation. I hope I can get this out. Yes. It is absolutely amazing, y'all. It has top notes. And it feels, I thought it had a little velvet on it, but I don't think that's what it is. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. But you all look at the bottle. It's so pretty. This has top notes of apple, y'all, lychee, and rose. It has middle notes of plum and jasmine. And then at the base, it has vanilla, moss, and patchouli. And you all, I wore this all day today. It's a compliment getter. People tend to want to embrace you a little bit longer when you smell good. You all, this one, when I say my mouth is watering, this one is so good. And if you had this or have had this for a while, I just want to know why didn't you tell me? It's been on my list, okay? So you should have just said, Lesley Suzette, you better get that Oud Sublime by Lattafa, because it is delicious. This is supposed to be an inspired fragrance, I believe, by Kayali. I think Eden Juicy Apple. This has just some amazing mouth-watering, fresh. It's amazing that you have these fruity smells that are just fresh and uplifting. And then maybe because of the rose and the lychee, it just almost not sparkle, but it just uplifts. And it is so nice. And then at that dry down, you get kind of that apple pie-ish thing going on with that vanilla, moss, and patchouli. It's just so mouth-watering, so uplifting, so bright to my nose. Just a wonderful fragrance to wear in the spring. I'm rocking this in the spring. I'm going to see if I can rock this in the summer. I know it's got patchouli, but I'm going to see if it lets me rock it in the summer. I'll let you know. But in the fall, this is definitely going to be rocked. But for right now in the spring, this is so enjoyable. I'm going to try not to overspray, try not to spray too much to where I run out. But you all, this is an amazing, amazing fragrance. Middle Eastern, yummy, delightful. Apple, lychee, rose, plum, jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, moss. It's just so good. Again, Oud Sublime by Lattafa. Thanks so much, everyone, for just sticking in there and enjoying this content. I always enjoy talking about fragrances. I love all things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self-care. But when I get to talk about fragrances, I just get extra happy because the scent from the nose, and if it's a good aroma in the nostrils, it just uplifts. And again, I can't leave without sharing some words of inspiration. You all, I wrote something down, and this is what I wrote. Wonder no more. Are you out there wondering where your next meal is going to come from? Are you out there wondering where you're going to get the money to pay those bills? If you're wondering what does my tomorrow hold? Wonder no more. Just be comforted in these words when I say that you have a provider. The Lord provides. He cares and he loves you, and you just wonder no more. I've had a lifetime of just, life, okay? And anything that I was ever concerned about, the next day it was provided. The next week it was provided. The next month, the next year, it was provided. All I had to do was hang in there. Because there is a scripture in the Bible, there's scriptures in the Bible that talk about the Lord being our provider. He provides. He has a name. It's Jehovah Jireh, my provider. You know what? Jehovah Jireh helps us to wonder no more. Will he provide? Oh, yes, he will. He will provide. So if you're not sure where that next thing is coming from, you hold on, hold tight, because the Lord provides. You just keep trusting him, you keep depending on him, and you keep living for him. And I'm telling you, you'll be looking around. It could be a year from now, it could be a day from now, it could be a second from now. You'll turn around and you'll say, wow, did he not provide? Yes, he did. I'm Lesley Suzette. All things beauty, all things fragrant, all things self-care. I have one goal in mind, and that is to encourage and inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Shout out to my girl, my sis. She's got this new business. I'm wearing the shirt today. You may not be able to see it, but hopefully you'll check out some of my shorts or my next picture coming up. But I am shouting out my sister. She's got this amazing business, and I want to make sure that I shout her out. And that company is Above All Creations. Above All Creations. Thanks for the shirt, sis. The Inspiringly Natural, Lesley Suzette. I'm telling you, thank you so much, everyone out there, for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm asking you today to go ahead and click subscribe if you're enjoying and getting value from this content. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you haven't, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you don't mind, could you share this content with your family, friends, and loved ones? And you all, what are you waiting on? Go ahead, hit that notification bell at the top. That way you'll know when Lesley Suzette is on with some great content. Well, until next time, I'll see you then.